Well, a couple of years ago I decided to have gastric bypass surgery, so I had lost like 110 pounds, and I wasn't feeling that by looking at myself on the outside. I knew I had lost that much weight on the inside, but on the outside there was still leftover skin around the belly, and the breasts weren't the same anymore, and around the hips and the back. So I was wearing clothes that were big still, even after losing all that weight. So I wasn't matching up to what my insides felt. So I decided to go see Dr. Mosharrafa. When I did finally meet Dr. Mosharrafa and the staff, it was wonderful. They're warm, they're engaging. He has such a sincere warmth about him, and his handshake won me over. I like a firm handshake in a person. Everybody was so warm, like I said, I felt like I was in a family. I didn't feel like a patient, a number, or that they didn't have time for me. I really wasn't afraid. I was amazed. I guess because he's so self-assured and knowledgeable and skilled. Not to mention, which I did not even know until after the fact when I came in for my pre-op, that he was top doc of 2005. I didn't even know this about Dr. Mosharrafa. So I was like, wow, I didn't even know this. But I knew I was in good hands. And I guess just the warmth and sincerity that he had and the knowledge, and he's done so many surgeries before, and he was familiar with gastric people, so I was comfortable. I wasn't afraid. The way they were before to what they are now, I'm like 18 again. So I'm just so totally happy with my breast reduction. It's not funny. I've always been pretty well endowed since I was a little girl, so having that big a size of breasts has always been kind of a hindrance anyways. And then when you gain an exorbitant amount of weight, not attractive. So then when you lose a lot of weight, not attractive. So with the breast reduction, they're just beautiful. I mean, there's minimal scars. I have to say, he's like an artist. It's like, and I always tell everybody, he's such an artist that not on canvas, but on my body. I mean, he sculpted it. He made it beautiful. How would I describe Dr. Mosharrafa? He's warm, he's sincere, he's engaging. He's got an aura about him that is beautiful. He truly cares about you as a person. As a doctor, knowledgeable up on every new thing that's going on. He's thorough. He explains everything he's doing when he's doing it and before he does it. So you actually understand from the beginning, throughout, and the end what he's going to do. His bedside manner is beyond anybody I've ever met. I can come into the office feeling like I've had the worst day, or, you just have those moody blue days, and I can walk out feeling like I'm a princess. All of them make me feel that way. I even use the skincare with the skincare techs. I use Shelly Christiana in the Scottsdale office. Love her. She's wonderful. She does my laser treatments, waxing, facials. I love them. They're all wonderful here. Now, the day of surgery was interesting. I got up and went down there and didn't have to wait long. It was very good. They were quick. They were professional down at the hospital. And I went in and they got me all prepped and ready and put the needle in, and I'm laying there, and then Dr. Mosharrafa came in. Upbeat, happy, and I did tell him I was nervous. He says, you let me worry about everything. So that was nice, because it was like he took my worry of just my little nervousness, not worried about his ability or the anesthesiologist who I met, who was wonderful too. You just have those little butterflies before you're going to go under and do something like that. But I liked the way he just took the burden upon his shoulder. So that was reassuring. Waking up was fine. And like I said, there was no nausea at all. Because lots of times I'm very sensitive to the anesthesia. And whatever they did, and like he said, he handpicks the anesthesiologists that he uses, which I like that. He just doesn't take who's ever available. He handpicks them, which is nice to hear. So whatever he mixed, I had no nausea, no nothing, no headache, no sick to my stomach. That was wonderful. Pain was manageable with drugs. Dr. Mosharrafa in the office was wonderful. If I needed something, they would make sure I had it. I was never without something to ease the pain if I had the pain. Every day that I wake up, it feels like it's tightening. Every day I look in that mirror and I see it's tightening, and it's getting smaller and it's getting smaller. It's just the oddest feeling. I'm feeling stronger and better than I ever have in my life. Oh my gosh. he's like so skilled. I mean, I have minimal scarring. I mean, I actually show people. I know. I show my girlfriends at work. I'm always like, hey, you want to look? But it's so minimal. And like I said, I've had many surgeries that the scars were not pretty. But what he's done, I mean, he's even made it so those scars are not visible anymore, because by doing the tummy tuck and the lower body lift, he had to cut in areas that I'd had 4 other surgeries. And they're so thin and so small and so precise. Because I've had other ones where they were just jiggy-jaggy and they did not look good. They're beautiful. That's what I said. When I look at myself, I see beautiful. Overall, it was just amazing. I mean, I would do it all again in a heartbeat.